Okay, the time has come to talk about cat designs. Let's take a look here at Redbubble. We've got 2.6 million cat designs. You want to spend the next 3 years looking at cat designs? Go crazy. There they are, page after page after page of cat designs. How about on TeePublic? Same deal, 50 plus pages of cat designs. So why am I even spending any time on cat designs? Here's Society 6. We've got just thousands and thousands and thousands of cat designs. The reason that I want to spend some time talking about cat designs is because I get an email probably once a week from people begging me for a cat design tutorial because, hey, they love cats. I can relate. I have 2 cats myself. Neither one of them has ever paid me rent. I'm a little bit upset about it, but that's for another video. So in this one, I'm going to give you 3 tips on how you can actually make some sales. Let's jump in. Okay, so tip number 1 is to be original. Now look, I know as soon as I say be original, the internet's going to wake up. I'm going to get comments from people going, oh, great advice, be original, wow. What's next, make good art? Like, I understand it's a vague piece of feedback. However, what I would encourage you to do is to take a look at designs that you personally like. So I'm just going to give you my example. This is on me, okay? I do not like the pictures of the cats crying. I would never ever buy a cat with a crock stuck on the cat's head. I think this is stupid. I hate it. No offense to the guy who's ever done it. I just don't find it funny. I don't find it cute. I absolutely despise it, okay? So as I scroll down, I look at this one and I see a possum and he's wearing cat ears and he says, I am good kitty. Okay, to me, that's hilarious. I think it's a great looking design. So I'm going to pop this open. So because I like to think I'm a funny guy, it looks original and it looks like, vintage farmhouse. I would actually buy this design. I think this is fantastic. If I couldn't make it myself, I would go into Redbubble and I would buy that. I think that's fantastic. So my point is, if this is my art style, if this is what I can make, then make that, because that's my artistic style and that's my passion. I'm going to scroll down and find one more. Okay, so here's some things I don't like. I don't like having a Nicolas Cage face stuck on a cat. I think that's kind of stupid. I don't like Powerpuff Girl because I love the cartoon, but that's a trademarked infringing design. There's no way I would ever do that. Down here, this is obviously Disney-esque. Aristocats, they even call it that. I would not bother with this. Garfield, hello, it's one of the most popular cartoon or comic strips of all time. And here's that gosh darn Crocs thing again. So geez, this is on the first page of Redbubble. So look, I'm pointing these out on purpose because I'm not just going to say, Zen Watercooler only, has no morals and is going to make anything and everything that sells. It's like, no, I'm going to make what I like as an artist. So for example, I'm going to pick one more here that I actually like and I can relate to. So I'm looking at this as a customer as I'm scrolling through and I'm trying to find something that works for me. Okay, I actually do like this one. I know this one's a meme, so I know that this person didn't necessarily make this themselves. That's probably my favorite meme of all time. He's shouting, "You're not my mom." It's a pretty popular meme online. So to me, some variant of that could be an interesting one if you're not going to be drawing designs yourself. That could be something else as well. So my point on the first tip, when I say be original, is to find your voice as an artist. If you're going to go into the cat design business, go into the cat design business. Be original. Here's another one. A cat riding on a chicken. Who comes up with this? Somebody somewhere ate an edible and thought this would be a great idea for a t-shirt. I happen to agree. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Can you imagine you're at a house party and someone's going to be like, where did you get that? It's a great icebreaker. I'm not saying you're going to pick up women with the chicken shirt. I'm just saying it's one of those things where if it makes you chuckle, that speaks to your artistic talent, then you should look at things that are weird, wild, outside the norm. And look, I do want to point out, if you're not a quote-unquote artist that you can draw all day long, there are places where you can use artificial intelligence. Like, for example, Creative Fabrica. Here I typed in Roman Empire cat water cooler, and it came back with some pretty cool designs. You can let your imagination run wild using CF Spark. I'm going to put a link in the video description below. Shameless plug alert. This is an affiliate link. That means that if you purchase something on Creative Fabrica, I would receive a small commission. But check it out here. We've got different ways that you can make artwork. You don't just need to slave away in the bullpen with a bunch of watercolor paints. You can use artificial intelligence to come up with some really cool ideas. Okay, tip number 2 is to combine niches. When you go onto Redbubble and you're thinking as a seller, which is the wrong mindset, by the way, and you type in cat, you're going to get 2.6 million results. I don't think most people buying on Redbubble are going to be that vague. When they see 2.6 million results, they're going to go, let me be more specific. So here's cat funny, immediately cut in half, 1.16 million results. Now look, that's a heck of a lot of results. So I'm not saying that this is, instantly solved your problem. But what I'm saying is you need to be creative in the niche research. So here we've got ideas right at the top. It's telling us different things. My cat ate spaghetti, cat cooking, cat eating ramen noodles, stylish cat. There's lots and lots and lots of different ideas. You could click on these and find out if something comes up. Here's another one, cat coffee. We're down to 112 results now. And look, you can go through here, obviously discard the trademarked garbage that's on Redbubble, but you can look at other things. Okay, this is a Jesus design. This has nothing to do with cats. So you could certainly try to at least get into a niche if you wind up using niche research and then trying to dominate with high quality designs. Here's a great example of a high quality design, by the way, when I talk about that. Steampunk cat drink coffee. This is most likely generated with either artificial intelligence, so like that CF Spark that I was showing earlier, or this person's really good at Photoshop. But either way, that's a fantastic design. That would be like a print that somebody could have in their house, and it would be phenomenal. So that deserves to be on the first page. Here's another one, cat person funny, 23,000. So you need to be original with your tagging. Tagging and niche research are the two biggest areas for improvement on most newer sellers. Crazy cat lady, 42,000 results. Now again, that's a lot of results, so I'm not going to sit here and say if you pick one niche, you can quit your job and go buy that yacht. But at least it gives you a fighting chance to get into these niches. Here's another one, cat taco, 9,000. Taco, cat, spelled backwards, is taco cat. There's lots of funny ideas that you can come up with, and you can be really, really specific, not just artistically, but also with your keywords as well. Exploding Taco Cat's sticker, man, that's pretty good. Okay, so as we jump into the third tip, you might be screaming into the iPad that you're watching this video on, but Zen, I'm not creative. I don't know how to draw. Can you give me a simple tip for a beginner to get started? Yes, absolutely. I hear you. I can read your mind. Tip number 3 is variance. Okay, variance is like a secret little weapon, and it's a dirty little weapon. Here we're going to see right at the top, we've got the black cat. He's holding the knife, right? Well, look at this. Here's a variant. Here's a variant. Here's a variant. So let's jump into this. Okay, we've got the guy, the hunky guy here. He's got what with the knife on it. So let's think this through. What sort of ways can we make this better, different, unique? We need to have a black cat. We need to have a knife. We need to have the word what underneath it. Or do we? Maybe we have a white cat with a knife. Maybe we have a white cat with another weapon. Could be a rusty 2x4 with a nail coming out of it. Instead of what, maybe there's another phrase underneath. I had to do it, for example, like something like that, right? This is just a different picture. It's a different cat. I think he looks even cuter than the first one. So this is a great idea. It's the exact same design, just a different cat. Here's another one. It's the same design, but somebody stuck a retro sunset behind it with some bats, and they made like kind of a Halloween theme. That's actually a really good idea, because if you're going to a Halloween party and you're wearing a shirt, well, bring out your Halloween black cat shirt instead of your regular black cat shirt. You could do a Valentine's Day theme, a Christmas Day theme. You could do location themes. There's all sorts of ideas. Most of them are not going to hit because this is a really popular niche. But if you find a niche with a good design and you expand on it, hey, that's at least a start. I really hope you found this video helpful. I really love doing cat designs actually, so what I'm trying to do here is give you a fighting chance to actually make some sales. The more original you can be and the more niche research you can do, and that means going into niches that are not just funny and not just cat, the better the chances are you're going to actually make a sale. Here's another video on how you can supercharge your print-on-demand journey.